Today we go over an update for Star Wars Episode 9 when it comes to the character of Kylo Ren. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, these past couple of weeks we've been learning a whole lot more about the final film of this trilogy by J.J. Abrams, which obviously will begin filming at the very end of this month. However, all of the different actors and actresses that are indeed in this movie have already begun their training before they begin filming for their roles in Episode 9. Now today I want to go over an update for Kylo Ren that could actually give away potential spoilers for the film. If you guys would like to remain spoiler free completely, please do step out of this video right now. But this all has to do with Adam Driver and John Boyega, who portrays Finn in the sequel trilogy. So what's really interesting about Adam Driver, alright, is that he will actually be training for new lightsaber moves that will be very intense and will be working, this is the real interesting piece, will be working with John Boyega. Now, the thing here is that a lot of people are starting to wonder right now, could this very well mean that Adam Driver and John Boyega will have a rematch from Star Wars The Force Awakens? And also, could this also bring up the possibility that maybe Finn engages Kylo in a lightsaber duel? Again, this is a scene that they will be training for together, and that they will actually be using a lot of these different moves. Now for Adam Driver, it's going to be new lightsaber moves. There's no word on whether or not John Boyega will be using a lightsaber in this scene that both Adam and John will be training for. But this sounds like we're going to be getting a rematch of some sorts from The Force Awakens between both Kylo and Finn. Now, I think that this is something that a lot of the fans have wanted to see for quite a long time now. Now, we also know, in case you guys missed this, a couple of weeks ago we went over how this movie apparently is going to have the biggest lightsaber duel out of the entire Star Wars saga when it comes to the trilogy films. So, I think that this is going to be a very interesting format because you guys may remember that both Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver are also going to be training for a very lengthy scene that involve lightsabers, and it's going to take quite a while, and that they're going to have to do it in between certain scenes that they will be shooting while they are also training for this very special scene. Like I say, it sounds like it could very well be going down the Revenge of the Sith route for this trilogy, where you have the first two movies that aren't as good as the last movie, and the last movie could very well have a real epic moment, a real epic duel, or a lightsaber duel, I should say, that'll really satisfy a lot of fans. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but the Revenge of the Sith lightsaber duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan, it was like a roller coaster. You just feel your adrenaline pumping when you were watching that in the theaters back in '05. It was just something so special, the lava spewing, into the sky, and all the different structures falling apart, and the ropes that they used. I mean, it was intense. So, the fact that we're going to be getting something huge like this in Star Wars Episode 9 is honestly what really excites me. I've always wanted a major duel, aside from what we got in The Force Awakens. In The Last Jedi, sure, they went up against the Praetorian Guards and all, but the fact that he's not only going to be training with Rey, but will also be training with John Boyega. I should have said Daisy Ridley there. But I think it would be great if they did something around the lines of, I would say, something very much similar to that of The Phantom Menace, where you have, of course, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn going up against Darth Maul. What if they did this in Episode 9, where you have both Finn and Rey going up against Kylo Ren? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm very confused as to exactly who was attracted to who in the sequel trilogy. At first, it seems like Finn was attracted to Rey. Then, they made it like Finn and Rose are going to be together for Episode 9 at the very ending of The Last Jedi. Then you have Poe coming in on Rey in the Millennium Falcon, and they're kind of like, talking and slightly flirting there, the way that their facial expressions were. And then you have the whole Kylo Ren and Rey situation. It kind of tells me that there's no real plan as to exactly who's going to have this romantic relationship in the new Star Wars sequel trilogy. In the prequels, you had, of course, Anakin and Padme. In the originals, it was Han and Leia. And now in the sequels, it's kind of like we really don't know exactly who it really is. It seems as though that they're trying to make it Kylo Ren and Rey, but the way they set it up at the very end of The Last Jedi, how Kylo wants to destroy her and he's gonna kill everybody and he's just gonna, rule the entire galaxy. I don't know, guys. It's very confusing. And then when Rey leaves, Kylo looks all sad. So it's like a real back and forth thing in The Last Jedi for me, and that's where I feel like it was a bit of a mess. But looking at Episode 9, guys, what do you think about Adam Driver learning new lightsaber moves and working specifically with John Boyega? What does this mean? If you guys would like to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, thank you all so very much. And if you guys did enjoy everything, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this. And anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it off at that. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time.